Hi, John Mann from Man-Made USA. Today we are going to change the block out on this PRS Core Silver Sky to a brass block. You need some basic tools, which is laid out here on my bench. You need a screwdriver, a Phillips, and also a slot head. You're going to need a 440 Allen wrench for the set screws to adjust your saddle heights. You'll need a small screwdriver to intonate your guitar, and a set of strings, and some hex key Allen wrenches to undo the bolts on these, and let's go. We just cut them off because we're not going to save them. I like this long #1 Phillips screwdriver because you can do your intonation and you're far enough away from the body of the guitar. We are not going to take the bridge completely off, but we're going to loosen the saddles enough to get to the mounting screws. This way we don't have to readjust your heights if you're going to keep your existing saddles. We're going to flip the guitar over, and we are going to unhook the springs. Now you will need to replace your springs when you do this because of the way these springs are installed on the bridge. There's a kink on the other end, and I can't get that one out. There we go. And we're going to take our 1/8 hex key, I got to back these out a little bit more. There we go. Now you've got the top plate disassembled from the block. This is our new block. Man-Made provides you with Phillips heads, screws. We like these because they're easy to assemble, and I also have them, they're longer, so they're more secure. We screw them in so that we're sure that the threads are good on every bridge that you receive. See how much longer they are? Twice as long as the PRS. Okay. And we're just basically going to fit this right in to the existing block, like that. So we've got one screw holding it. Now we can lay the guitar down and put the other 2 screws in. All right, now we're ready to flip it over and install new trim springs. In this case, we're not going to use the neck holder, but we want the guitar to lay flat. Because when we install the springs, we're going to do a little bit of tapping. Time to put our springs on the block. We like the 4 springs, just the way they come from the factory. So we put the spring in, and it's going to stick up. So you take something flat, could be a screwdriver. I have a nice little punch. And we have the guitar on a padded mat with a blanket here. You could use a carpet, whatever your choice is, but you want to protect the surface of the face of your guitar. This guitar is sitting flat on it. So when we tap it just like this, we're not going to do any damage to the top of the guitar. And we want that to sit flush with the top. So in our case, we're going to put 2 springs on each side. And you want to be right over that vertical part so that you're driving that in. You're not bending the spring. You want to be hammering it right over this vertical piece. And they will stay put. Okay, that is all seated. Now we're going to hook the springs up. I have not changed the claw at all. This way we don't have to readjust it. So I put a small screwdriver through there, and I basically pull it forward, if I can do it. Sometimes you have to undo the spring a little bit, but I'm trying not to. There we go. We got 1. 2, whoop. Like that. The alternative is loosening your claw up and redoing it. That sometimes is just easier that way. 3 and 4. Okay, we are all hooked up. Now, because we didn't adjust it, the bridge is sitting just the way it was at the factory. So I should not have to adjust your heights. We will check it, but we will have to set your intonation back up. All right.
But then I get some, I think the pot already went out. Bring it back to Doug. So see, John's got some.
I'm just going to get this close.
Yeah. You do any 7-string stuff with the recycled there? I'm more use it because sometimes I can't ever change it to me. I do a lot of music collages, so sometimes if something's in flat, I gotta try to figure out how to play it.
And we'll stretch our strings, and then we will set the intonation.